Hi everybody. Jinx and I are getting into the Christmas spirit, listening to the new AC/DC album, which I'm going to open up right now. She's as excited as I am. Where are you going? Hello. If I can be serious now. Yeah, today I bought the new AC/DC album, Power Up. I was actually going to buy, I know there's a deluxe edition, I think it has the devil horns. I just woke up. But no, I just bought the regular edition, because that's all they had. And I'm happy with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it here for you and drop it on the floor, and then pick it back up. And I am going to listen to this and then come back and give you my thoughts on the new AC/DC album. I do have some AC/DC in my collection. Let There Be Rock. And I actually bought the vinyl of this when it came out, I think in 1977. I remember taking it up to the counter in the record store. And the woman saying, you know, nobody knew who AC/DC was. I'd never heard of them until I bought the album. And she said, are they a good band? I said, I've heard they are. They turned out to be a really good band. I also have High Voltage. And, of course, Back in Black. My, like I always say, my favorite reaction channel where people listen to music and comment on it, Andy and Alex, they recently, for their Patreon viewers, they listened to this whole album, and I did along with them. And I believe it was Alex. Well, they both absolutely loved the album. They'd heard a couple of the songs, but not the whole album. And Alex, I believe it was Alex that said, it is one of the best albums he has ever heard in his life. They were really impressed with it. So here we go. Nice cover, I like that. The songs, Realize, Rejection, Shot in the Dark, and I know they had a couple of them released before this came out, at least Shot in the Dark. And I never checked it out. I wanted to wait until I bought the album. So I've never heard any of their new music yet. Through the Mist of Time, Kick You When You're Down, Witch's Spell, Demon Fire, Wild Reputation, No Man's Land, Systems Down, Money Shot, Code Red, and I Just Called to Say I Love You. I'm just joking about the last one. I was actually thinking when I was reading these songs, I was thinking, okay, I gotta say some stupid song at the end. And that's what came to my head. There you go. And of course, as always, I would seriously love your thoughts on this album if you've heard it. Power Up comes with a booklet. And I mean, I love a lot of bands, and AC/DC, you know, I love their music, but I'm not like a fanatic. I don't play those albums very much, but I certainly have in the past. But that being said, they are truly one of the greatest rock bands of all time. And Angus Young is one of the greatest showmen of all time. And of course, Bon Scott, from the original, or the second singer for AC/DC. But and Brian Johnson, he's great too, but of the two, I did prefer the Bon Scott era a bit more. And Malcolm Young, may he rest in peace, of course. I read that he did, he wrote some of the riffs, or all of the riffs or something for this album, so I'm gonna listen to it and just give you a quick overall opinion on it. So I'll see you in, I don't know, 50 minutes or so. Bye. Time to power up. Well, that rocked my socks off. So, I listened to the whole album. Here's a little clip of me with my cats. Here are my thoughts. Now, I've only listened to this one time, of course, but I was impressed with it. I feel if you are a fan of AC/DC, I don't think there is any way you could not at least like this album. It was great. Overall, it was great. I would say my 3 least favorite songs on first listen would be Kick You When You're Down, Systems Down, any song with down in the title, not one of my favorites. And Code Red, the final song. And my 3 favorites on first listen would be Shot in the Dark, great song. And I don't know, Witch's Spell and Demon Fire, which I think might be my favorite, but like I said, it's just my first listen. But the opening track, Realize, is great. Rejection, Through the Mists of Time, not a bad song in the bunch. And Brian Johnson, who I believe is 73, he's older than me. I'm 62. I can't sing like that. He sounds, I'm going to say it, he sounds as good as back in the day, like in the 80s. He sounds like Brian Johnson. And yeah, if you like AC/DC, it's kind of like when Motorhead would release an album. It's like, you know what you're gonna get when you buy the album? You're gonna get Motorhead. When you buy an AC/DC album, you're gonna get AC/DC. And this, I had heard the 2 previous albums, and I think this one is better than their last 2. I haven't heard all of their albums through the years, but their last 2 I did, and they were good, but this one I think is better. So for a first listen, I am mighty impressed with Power Up. So I would love your thoughts on the new AC/DC album in the comment section below. And thank you for letting me be a tad silly in this video. But seriously, if you're a AC/DC fan, I think you are going to love this album. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye. Check out my other playlist here.